Hey guys, and we're back for another farm video, day 18, and we're still rolling on the corn. The corn is doing what the corn does. Oh, now that is more interesting than the corn. Now we've been playing with corn for quite a few days now. It's quite a nice one. It doesn't take too long, and it's well, I'm definitely getting land manager because I don't need animals. Animals do not help increase the size of my farm. Land manager, now that will give me 100 blocks in 2 realms. I'm only going to use 1 realm. That's still 100 blocks. So that's a whole nother 50. I've just doubled my farm size. So I'm going to make sure I've got enough soil for all of that and get that all planted because that's going to be great. But corn's a pretty good one. I'm quite enjoying it because it doesn't take a crazy amount of time to grow, and it gives a lot better recubes than tomatoes and potatoes. So I'm thinking that corn is quite a good one to stick with for a while, but I do have the option to have eggplant, so maybe I'll farm 100 corn for a while, and then I'll do eggplant, because that does seem... it's tempting. The eggplants are tempting, you know. I'm ready for them. So let's go sell my corn, because if I don't sell the corn, I ain't going to get recubes. And if I ain't going to get recubes, I ain't going to do the farm. I do love this farmer co-op, and I love the NPCs, and I just want them for myself. Like, imagine adventure maps where you could collect specific quest items that you had to give to NPCs who would then allow you to progress in the game. It would just be awesome. It would be really cool. I want it. So Q, I want it. I really want it. So can I have it, please? And maybe that's enough. Maybe now he'll do it for me. Probably not. If we get NPCs, can I have a space fetus NPC that just gives people mushrooms for 1 cubit of mushroom? It would be amazing. Hashtag space NPC. Hashtag mushrooms for all. Right. This is getting big. Look at that. The expansion is real. I'm so happy. I do, however, have to use this dirty soil. This not amazing soil, but it's also still pretty good soil, and I need it, so let's do it. Okay, can we buy some more? Let's get some more seeds, because there's no point having all this soil if we can't plant our seeds in it, you know? What's the point in that? So let's get them all planted nicely. Get some more seeds. Planting the seeds. Because, you know, that's what we do. Now, I hear that Pixel is moved up to having like 4 farms or something crazy. Like 200 each on 4 farms. And he's just doing tomatoes. I went over there to give him a hand, like harvesting them. It takes him like over an hour to manage his farm a day now, where he's on tomatoes only. It's just ridiculous. Right, I'm gonna pull up these because I don't have any more corn seeds, but I do have tomato seeds left over. So I'm just gonna plant a few tomatoes, just so that I can actually, you know, utilize all the soil I've got. I may as well, you know, it doesn't hurt. A few Tommies. Maybe I'll make some ketchup. If I jump on them long enough, maybe they'll turn into ketchup. But that was day 18. So we're on day 19. And the corn over here, as always, is beautiful. The corn's really stable. I like corn. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan of corn. It's a good plant. It's yeah. I don't think I've got much more to say about corn. I've talked enough about corn as it is, so we're just going to pull it. We're not going to pull the mushrooms or the fence, just the corn. And you know the drill. Pull the corn, replace the corn, sell the corn, rinse and repeat. Check in on the rest of the corn. So the corn over here is coming along quite nicely. That's the one, again, as usual, is ready. The rest are in varied stages. It's weird that the ones on the left, they don't look like they're centre blocks. They're all wonky and strange. It's very odd. Tomatoes, they're going to be ready soon, real soon. as they don't take very long. I think they take 2 days on decent soil. So that'll be done soon. But for now, we'll just sell the corn that we've got left, and then go replant everything. Day 19 is not a particularly crazy day. There's not much going on for day 19. But building up to that sweet, sweet corn harvest. So much corn over there on the main corn plot. Managed to get my hands on a few farm signs as well, which is pretty cool. There was a guy kind enough to sell me them. Quite cheap, as I don't want to spend my recubes on farm blocks for the time being. So I'm slowly accumulating the full set for my crops. Because I figure, why not? Doesn't hurt to buy them. Replacing the seeds, and then we'll move on to day 20. We'll get the corn seeds, finish that up, and then we'll move on to day 20 and see what's going on day 20. So day 20, the tomatoes are done, which is cool. Gotta love tomatoes. But one recube of tomato, they seem so pathetic now that I've moved up to corn. But then I suppose if you're like Pixel and you've got like 800 tomatoes every day, that's a lot of recubes. 800 recubes a day, and that's not including the times you harvest more than one tomato from a plant, you know. He's going to be making a lot of tomatoes. It probably does pay off to be a tomato farmer. You level up quicker, and eventually you have sheer amounts of them that you just get silly amounts of recubes. But I'm a corn farmer, you know. I'm all about the corn, so we're gonna pull it. We're gonna sell it, and I think it's corn that makes oil. Don't quote me on that. I think it makes oil, but I think you have to have a perk to be able to do it. I'm not sure about that. So I remember someone saying you did, but then they might not know. G-Dog's probably the best to ask about that. Maybe I'll ask him and get back to you on that. Whether or not you need perks to extract oil and stuff. Oh, the pulling of the corn. If I had hands, they would have calluses from this farming. Luckily for me, I don't have hands, and I do everything with my telekinetic, psychic, space fetus powers. When you've been a fetus in space long enough, you develop these special telekinetic powers. You can move things with your mind. You can control things with your mind. It's pretty much the way I live my life, you know. Being a fetus with no developed arms. Right, so the day 20 corn, I just got to replace all the seeds, which is a bit of a pain because my starter plot and my my corn plot are pretty much as far away from each other as they could be, which is annoying. But once I move to eggplants are right, and wheat in fact, they're right next to it, so that'll make everything a bit quicker when I get to that. But I'm quite happy with corn at the moment. I'm not happy with this annoying missing square over here. I probably should have put them together a bit better than that. It looks stupid, but it is what it is. Sell some more corn. Day 20 corn. Incoming, farmers. I mean, I don't know what these farmers do with the veg. They must buy a lot from everyone. So, what do they do with it? Do they sell it on? Do they eat crazy quantities of vegetables? What are they doing with it? Like, that's something we need to know. I demand NPC backstories for the farmers. I need to know what they're doing so that I can accept them into the lore of Cubic Castles. We're going to move this tomato section because I think I can now afford to have corn. So the one-off tomato session is done. We're going to head back onto the corn and keep corning because corn is so nice. It's so wonderful. Oh, I love it. So over we go. I really need to sort my inventory out. I've just always got ridiculous things. This is my my new racetrack inventory. I'm building a new racetrack. I won't give away the theme of the racetrack. You'll just have to go see it for yourself. It's fairly easy to find. as all my stuff is all together, always. And I have a racetrack lobby with all my racetracks in, so maybe check that one out. But it's coming along really nicely. I'm in the decorating stage. All the landscape's done. In fact, the track is actually raceable now. It's finished. So if you guys wanted to race the track and see it before it's finished decorating, go ahead. But it will be at least 50 times better when it's decorated. That's an official percentage. Like, I did maths and everything, and I know that it will be exactly that much better once decorated. So maybe you want to wait. Who knows? But day 21, there's some corn. There is always corn, it seems, down here at Fetus's corn farm. So we're going to harvest this corn because that's what we do with the corn. Hooray. I must admit, I'm losing my excitement about corn. There's only so much I can physically talk about corn before I realise that I really don't want to do corn anymore. Oh look, more corn! Hooray! Let's farm more corn, because corn is good. As you can see, corn is good, and yeah. But, oh well, that's the corn, harvested for another day. Let's go see Farmer Bob, and see what Farmer Bob has to say about this corn. Hey, Farmer Bob, how are you today? I'm not too bad, Fetus. I'm just, you want to sell me some corn? I gotta feed my kids and my wife. Okay, Farmer Bob, sounds like a legit thing you have to do. Bye. See, me and Farmer Bob have come to an understanding now, you know. We've passed the good day point. We're on to the talk about our wife and kids point, you know. That's where we are. He tells me about his corn needs, and I nod and tell him nothing about my life as a fetus, because it's just probably not something he cares about. Nor do I want to talk about it with him, to be honest. I mean, can't just go revealing my origin story to Farmer Bob, can I? The origin story will have to be saved for something interesting and important for you guys, not for Farmer Bob. You stupid Farmer Bob. Well, I have indeed done it again. I have planted more corn because I decreed that the corn we had was not enough corn, and I did more. That's fine. We're going to plant the corn, and then have I got enough to buy? I probably could buy some more soil. Not that I can plant it. Do you plant soil, or do you place soil? I guess you place it, but I'm going to get some more anyway, ready for when I can place it. I got enough. I got a lot of recubes there actually for the soil. But we're going to move on to day 21 and a half, because on day 21 and a half I was here all day, and I checked back later in the evening and it was done, which is nice. See, when I'm not on all day and I go to bed, these just sit here overnight, and like, if I was really on it, I could farm so much more. But I let them just sit there. Sit there all alone. Farming. It's a stressful situation. Breaks the best of us. But I will struggle on for you guys. I will fight the corn fight. And we'll go see what's going on over here. Now, there doesn't appear to be any harvestable corn. But there is some almost harvestable corn. So I'm thinking day 22 is going to see some more corn harvesting. Believe it or not. If you guys weren't already sick to death of watching me farm corn. Now, Farmer Bob, I'm not going to talk to you about your wife and kids, because I already did that earlier today. I'm just going to nod at you, you know, just that understanding nod that, yeah, we know each other. And I'm going to go on my way. And I'm going to come back, and I'm going to plant some stuff, probably corn. You know what? No, I'm gonna get eggplant seeds. We're gonna make that jump, guys. We're gonna get the eggplant seeds. We're going to move on from corn. Although I hear eggplants take a crazy amount of days. So there might not be much harvesting for the next few days. Obviously, we'll have the last of the corn, but we're gonna rip up this and we're gonna go and plant some eggplants, and it's gonna be egg-tastic. I mean, the eggplants look excellent as they're growing. They really do. I'm excited. And you guys are probably exasperated, actually, by the amount of egg puns I just dropped on you in the last few seconds. But, you know, I'm going to whisk it and drop another egg pun on you. You guys don't enjoy my excellent yolks, do you? I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Finish up planting these seeds and get out of here. So, thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.